But anyways, hey guys, this is Juan with Full Sin. I believe this is episode 6 or 7. Kiefer's telling me 7, so we're gonna go with 7. I got Lacey and Caitlin with me, and they'll be joining me for this episode. A little bit.
We are from Women in the Trailer Industry podcast. Check us out.
Yeah,
like and subscribe. She jumped a little bit ahead of myself on that, but they have their own podcast, Women in the Trailer Industry.
That's what happens when you have women on your podcast.
I know.
We'll jump in front of you.
But anyways, they're gonna tell you a little bit about themselves.
Let's get straight to the point. This what you do and what you don't do. No bullshit, sugarcoat when it comes to repairs and maintenance. Advice you can go to. Full Sin, no edits, cause just go to Full Sin, and we'll get you done right. Full Sin, and we'll get you going right. Full Sin, keep it going day and night. And this ain't just a podcast, we get it right and keep it tight.
I'm Caitlin. I'm president of the Trailer Parts Outlet. I'm here doing the thing, so that's all about me.
I'm Lacey. I'm the director of e-commerce here at the Trailer Parts Outlet, and we're excited to be here today with Juan. Maybe
full sending it,
class
right?
It up a little bit. I'm just kidding.
We're classy and sassy on the other one, so we don't know about this full send business.
Yeah, we're
a little bit of razzle dazzle.
We're here to support.
Kiefer's judging us right now for saying that.
But anyways, so tell them a little bit about what you do in the company.
Well, I said a little bit of everything, but I guess my role would be financial statements, managing the leadership team who manages the rest of the team, and coordinating with Tyler, the CEO, about the business and business strategy.
Yeah, I handle everything e-commerce. So from the website to the pricing to a little bit of customer service to implementing back-end stuff with our internal system. All it entails in that.
Nice. So a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
I'm silent because I want to make a joke right now, but I'm not going to because I don't want any implications from it. So I'm going to move on and we'll talk about that later.
So anyways, last week we did NATM down in Tampa, Florida, which I wish we were still there.
It was beautiful weather.
Great weather.
Yeah, y'all were living it up. Yeah. Y'all were living it up.
We were living it up.
We were freezing here in Texas.
Ass in the water, toes in the sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, very. So we had a great time at NATM. Lacey had a great time.
Yes, I did.
Here
holding down the fort.
So in some of my previous episodes, I talked about when shit hits the fan. So whether you admit it,
per usual, when you're shorthanded, shit is gonna hit the fan, right? That's just the nature of the being. So we made it through, but we did have some people. Obviously, we had a whole team out that was at the show, which we need to have happen, but then we had a few people sick and hurt here at work. So we were.
And not to mention, Thursday was basically what is a snow day for us.
Yeah,
and
so
Friday was a late day, and then
had to decide if we were going to shut down the company. I mean, literally all the things that could have happened in a Texas situation happened that week.
And Lacey's stressing because she's never had to call the shots on these before.
Calling the shots all alone with So
Well, as you learn, we call the shots on the whim after we go back and forth about 30 times.
Yes.
What should we do
for the best interest of the people in the company? Sometimes y'all were testing me, like giving me the silent treatment, so I just have to make a decision. I mean, maybe it wasn't that way, but
no. I think we were in meetings, and I'm like, Juan, we need to answer Lacey. What do you want to do? And then Lacey texts me personally, like, what is the answer to my question? Because Juan is not answering me.
I know you're saying all my question was just if it's a tough decision to make. If the safety of your employees obviously is number one, but then also, do you shut down, because that's a whole day of business lost, and we're all about keeping the ball rolling and making the money around here. So that's a hard decision to make, but ultimately,
and not even just making the money, but servicing the customers that have already bought from us, because they may be from a different region and may not understand the weather we have and how it's bipolar and 30
driving snow.
30 less last week and now like 70 and sunny. So definitely a struggle to
Yeah.
attend to there.
But we did. We made it out successfully. I mean, we could have done better probably, but we stayed pretty well on track. We did have a stack of orders to fulfill when we got back, but we did what we could. And you guys did good things from what I hear at NATM. Tell me how that went.
So what is an ATM, Juan?
Shit, I know you're gonna ask me that. National Association of Trailer Manufacturing, I think.
And who attends these shows? Or who attends NATM?
So manufacturers is basically who attends NATM. The people who actually exhibit there are vendors who offer trailer part services such as no. I don't even know what it is, but it's some kind of service to do with computers and softwares that allow them to there you go, what Kiefer said. To allow them to handle their inventory and what's coming in and out. So that with axles and all that.
So what were you guys
Sorry,
there?
when I do that, I'm trying to get you to quit turning. By the way, I'm not playing footsies with you or any of that business, so. But if Kiefer's not going to say it, then I am. I don't know if that's normal. Him turning in the chair.
He doesn't usually get a chair. He gets a couch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you sit in a couch without being like,
Exactly. I have to sit here like this.
He got a stool last time.
One thing I enjoy about any trade show, really, and especially trailer trade shows, is the network and connection. I know, I just did it too.
Mm-hmm.
The network and connections we get from them, they may not even be in your vertical, but knowing what others are doing, hearing other stories, really inspirational. We actually found a 28-year-old there who basically has Tyler's story. He started in the entertainment industry and then began his acquisition company. And then Tyler's doing the exact opposite, acquired all these companies and then is starting in the entertainment industry. So very interesting to make those connections and to build those relationships.
I feel like too, it gives the opportunity for open doors for future business, like collaboration and that kind of thing too. So, I mean, like what is our main goal of being there other than networking? Is it brand awareness or why is the Trailer Parts Outlet there?
Yeah.
I would say brand awareness, networking, getting in front of people who could be potential customers, providing that service that we want to provide at this point of time. And, we started axle manufacturing, being able to help those custom axles get people out of a bind, get them on the road fast, instead of some long lead times that are in the industry right now because of shortages and whatnot. But all of that entailed with a good time. So
yeah, I would say it's go big or go bigger, and I think we're going for the bigger.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's exciting.
Trying to grow each year, and then, sometimes you deal with those unruly people at trade shows, and Juan has a little story about that.
So I won't name him, but he's in Idaho.
Not naming him, right?
No, not naming him. But anyways, so my thing is, if you're going to go to a trade show, we're all there to support each other, build each other up. Whether we're going against Dexter or Lippert and they're going against us, it don't really matter. We're there to help each other grow. So when you're sitting there and you come back, and me and this guy had a really good fucking conversation. It was like, damn, this shit's going to work. I got another source for parts. And then we go do our rounds and come back, and my team's like, hey, this dude's sitting here talking shit. And come back and he's talking crap about our products in front of other potential customers. And then to have some other person jump in. And I mean, are we in fucking high school? Are we in fucking junior high? Are we about to start a food fight? I mean, It's still early in the show.
The food fight may have happened, but our only intention there is to find those connections and find those networks. And I just don't really understand people's mindset behind being crappy like that.
Yeah.
In my experience, I mean, if you don't like my product or my service, pull me aside and tell me, or
Be
tell
professional.
me something I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I don't know what you're talking about. It could be naivety, but don't bring that up in front of a bunch of people who have no knowledge of your business.
Because you can see clear motives at that point.
And potential customers. So.
But my thing is, he waited until
We weren't at the booth.
Well, yeah, basically until the low man on the totem pole was there alone, and then that's when he came and tried to make his move. So that's the only thing I see, that gets under my skin is that. So if you had an issue, you knew who we were, because the minute I called you, you knew exactly what I was about to say, because you stopped me from even speaking and mentioning that. So it's like, why?
Motives.
I'm sorry, I'm just
Agenda.
excited because I never have anybody on my podcast.
Yeah.
This is like the first. I get to actually interact with people.
He's
instead
so excited. He's sweating over here.
I know.
Knows.
He's in the spotlight.
I know. I'm like, damn. But no, that pretty much wraps it up. for
You
my
guys got to
episode.
have like the Florida feel all week,
Oh, dude.
kind of vacation. I know those things wear you out.
Dolphins, Ruth Chris,
Yeah,
huge.
Ruth Chris, Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm over here eating McDonald's and working till midnight. I'm
She's
just kidding.
stress eating with her
Hey,
hives.
hold on. I will say that I think what 2 of those nights we stayed up until like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
trying
Tyler came down and we stayed up till 3:30 talking theory and vision.
Yeah.
I call it theory, but and then
Also sounds
work.
like you have some good times to really get to
Bond.
know, bond people that you work with people that you work with, and get to know everybody on a deeper, more personal level. Maybe you could relate to them in a different way through
We
working
learned that I
that way.
suck at cornhole, so
Well, it's definitely a good time for leadership too when you have people who are not on the leadership team to really uncover what they struggle with, what they usually don't say in a normal office setting.
Yeah.
yes, I would say that's
Feel a little bit more comfortable to say those things.
But then we also enjoyed some sleep, or I did anyways. without
Away from the
kids.
babies.
I'm gonna say on the first night or the second night we didn't get Starbucks because 2 people couldn't wake up on time, so we just like drove past Starbucks.
So that was his consequence.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm getting ready now.
And it's like I
He
just fucking
texted me.
Uber Eats.
Like,
I'll figure this
I got
out.
money.
That's
like,
right.
I'll DoorDash. Fuck you! I'm sleeping in 15 more
I would
minutes.
get Starbucks Uber
We're
eated.
not
Like,
in Madisonville, Texas. We can have this stuff.
well, the point of this was to tell you all about each of our podcasts, Women in the Trailer Industry and Full Send, and all we can ask is that you like and subscribe and visit us on our own shows and check us out.
Anywhere you stream podcasts.
That's right.
So
She thought she did.
catch part 2 of our week at NATM on Women in the Trailer Industries podcast. Like and subscribe. Adios.